This is hands down one of the most painful trades I've ever taken. Alright, let me show you exactly what happened in this particular video right here. Alright, so before we had all these beautiful movements right here, let me show you. So yesterday, Sunday around 18 hours, I was able to take this nice trade on Bitcoin, right? We had a very nice drop based rally and a break of structure. We had a QML. Then we also had this nice liquidity, which was taken out by these big candles right here to our zone right here. And once the market was here, I was able to share this signal in our premium signals community. I shared this signal on our Facebook page right here. You can see I was able to share this signal right here on our Facebook page. Right here, it was a 36 pips stop loss and 295 pips target. And guess what happened after we took this particular trade? Then the market kept going in our direction, and it is at this particular point when we decided to actually go break even, because it's always important to make sure you get paid and you prevent yourself from taking a lot of losses when the market is going in a direction. All right, so we were able to actually ask the community to go break even, as you can see from here. So we're able to go break even, not just for the sake of it, but we saw the market actually breaking structures right here. So once the market did that, I was able to ask the community to go break even, and that was around 20 hours. You can see around 23 hours, the market was beautifully moving in our direction, and that's the time I actually slept. And guess what? When I woke up, the market literally just came and took us out at break even right here. You can see that this move right here happened around 24 hours. This bearish push to the downside happened around 24 hours, and we were taken out at break even right here. The time I was waking up after the Asian session, you can see the Asian session was around this level right here, and the market had already started to actually push the downside. And then guess what? The market just a little bit pushed the downside, and then we saw the market go all the way to where we are right now. The market is almost hitting take profit, and unfortunately I didn't send a re-entry on this particular trade. That's on me. That's on me really, because I don't know what I was doing. I didn't check the market, and I would have had a perfect re-entry right here, because the market ended up just faking out of the Asian low, and then the market continued to actually go in our direction. That has to be painful. That's very, very uncomfortable, where you've done everything right, but yet you don't get paid. The market literally just continues in our direction, and right now we are the market has moved over 1 to 7 risk reward ratio, and the target is about 1 to 9, almost 1 to 8.4 or 0.5. That's like a 1 to 9 risk reward ratio, and we're not in it. And even on Facebook, the updates we actually given, you can see that right here I was able to tell the community to go break even on our Facebook page, and then we continue to tell them to actually hold this particular trade, and the market kept on going. And it seems like some of the traders are actually still holding this particular trade, and congrats to those that are still holding this particular trade. I can see that others are still holding this particular trade, which is just amazing. Otherwise, this was a very, very beautiful setup, very, very clean setup. Let me just I saw another guy commenting. Yeah, like very, very clean setup, and it's very unfortunate that we're not able to actually hold this trade all the way. The market pulled back, and we were taken out at break even, and that's how it is. That's how it is. That's the thing about trading, guys. Anything at any particular time can happen. Who knew that the market was going to reverse here in the middle of the night, right? We thought that the market was just going to continue when we entered from here, because it was moving very beautifully. The market continued to actually go in our direction, and then all of a sudden the market actually came and took us out at break even. All right, so it's really, really important to actually make sure that you are actively managing the trade, because anything can happen. So what I don't like to do is to let winning trades turn into losing trades, right? So that's the reason why once the market keeps on breaking structures, we're up a certain amount, we go break even, ensuring that that trade won't turn into a loss. Okay, that is extremely important. But again, did you do it too early? No, this was the low. This was the previous high, which was created at this level right here. So once that was taken out, that's a confirmation for me to actually go break even. All right, so that is extremely important. So like I always say, the other method is trading over stop loss. So others would have, if you had traded a stop loss, yes, you'd have been still in this particular trade if you had taken partials, I mean. But if you trade a stop loss, then it would have been taken out. You can see the previous high was here. So once this was taken out, it was a go ahead for me to actually go and break even. But you can see what happened. The market ended up just coming all the way here, and then we consolidated a little bit before pushing all the way to 1 to 7 risk to reward ratio. Unfortunately, there is nothing that you can do about it. There is nothing that you and I can do about it. Once we have actually gone break even, that's outside of your control. So we just have to live with such decisions. These things are going to happen, so we have to be okay with them. Otherwise, there's whining and complaining about it won't solve anything. Of course, it's very, very painful to actually miss out on such a beautiful trade that you've actually analyzed and everything. But I mean, it's part of the game. That's a life we chose, guys. That's a life we chose. So if you took this particular trade, congratulations, especially if you're on Facebook. And also, if you're in a community but you didn't actually go break even and follow our rules, well, congrats, because this ended up playing just amazing. All right, so I just thought I would actually share this experience with you guys. I know some of you guys have experienced this. It's very uncomfortable, but it's just part of the game, guys. Beautiful, very, very beautiful trade right here. Very, very beautiful trade. You can see that. If you look at my order block, I think I made a video about this yesterday, just briefly, when I was explaining about the other trade. You can see just got that order block right there, those last candles right there, and then just took them to right, waited for the market to tap into our zone, we executed, just amazing. And then for my target, I was literally just targeting this high right here for my stop loss. It was just slightly just below this low right here, this nice drop based rally demand right here. Absolutely beautiful of a trade. Very unfortunate that we weren't able to capitalize on this particular trade. Otherwise, this is a trade I can take any time of the day. Just amazing of a trade. All right, so you guys, if you'd like to get involved, the links down in the description. If you like mentorship, if you want signals, links are down in the description. All right, you guys, I wish you all the very best. See you next time.